So yeah, everyone that has gotten profit this morning, please put God bless you. God bless you, sir. Put it on the chat box. We have gotten profit this morning, and if you are not awake, take the profits, then be happy for me. So put God bless you on my behalf. Put God bless you, sir. It's a lot of sacrifice. God bless you. God bless you, sir. All right. I like to do anything I ask us to do so I can be part of the count. Okay, so good morning, everybody, and you're welcome on the call. The first part we'll be looking at, and I want you to pay very keen attention because I'll be touching base on 4 things as fast as I can, and you know I like to keep to time. So before 10:40, I should be done. So try and pay very keen attention. Okay, so first thing I'm going to look at as many persons that doesn't have not created that their brokerage account. So if you've not created a brokerage account, I need one person that has my DM, my WhatsApp DM, so that I can use your detail to quickly create a brokerage account. So how many people have not created their Squared Financials or Windsor, right? Those are the two I'll be considering. There's Forex, true. There's CoinX as well. But let me just take two so that we keep to time. But it's the same process. KYC, create life account, create demo account, get your credentials, bring it to MT4, the trading platform, or MT5, or you take it to Trade Locker. Excuse me. So all you need is just get your credentials to take to any of those platforms. All right. So if you've not created a brokerage account, please type uh uh just type B, just put put B on the chat box. Let me see. Anyone that has not created a brokerage account. All right. Please, your response will really help. Okay. Okay. So Bridget, if you have my DM, you can quickly chat me. Let me use your details and let's create one as fast as possible. Or anybody who has my details that has not created his brokerage account, let's quickly create one for you. If you type B on the chat box, I know you've not created one. Okay, so while I'm waiting for one person to do that, I'm just going to log on to my Windsor and then I'll log on to Squared Financial as well. So I'm sharing screen right away. Oh my God, no, okay. All right, so screen sharing, entire screen. All right, so I'm on my DM right now. I try to my broker come up. All right, so while that is rolling, okay, it's already here. So my own idea is I have two demos, you know, one on Windsor, one on Squared Financials, and then I have my live account as well. So that helps me to be able to play around with anything I'm playing around with. If I need to take profit, I take profit. If I need to learn, I learn. So I just go that way. So while I click on Squared Financial right now, server error. Let's hold on a sec. So if you have that kind of challenge, there was something I realized yesterday. You can take out the extension like this that says welcome. I take it out. So it will give me room, okay, to log in afresh. Good. So I'm logging in. I'm not signing up. I've not seen anyone chat me. I've not seen anyone chat me. But if you're new, you get the link of the person that's introduced the platform to you, the trading platform, AkashX. Get the person brokerage link, and let's start to create an account. Okay, nobody has chatted me, so let's do it this way. So if you're very, very, very new, once you click on the link that the person sends to you, is referral link, it will bring you to sign up. All right. And on sign up, simple KYC on sign up here. By default, it has picked your region. So it has picked Nigeria as my region. Excuse me. Pick Nigeria as my region, and then my name, my last name, my phone number, my email, and then my password, and I confirm this, then I have to agree to the terms and condition. I think that's very simple. So if you click on that, click sign up, and then you provide your KYC and tap on sign up. You tap on sign up. As soon as that is done, you are set to log in. So all you need to do next is for you, the next thing you have to do is for you to go to, sorry, excuse me, I've been up all night. So the next thing you have to do is to go to your inbox. When I say inbox, I mean your email, right? This is like my inbox. You go to your inbox and go and do verification. You go and do verification on your inbox. So if you're using Gmail, just go to your Gmail and do verification. So I didn't do a sign up, so I won't have to do verification. But for you that will do sign up, put your details, that's for KYC purpose, and then do verification. After you've done the email verification from your email with the link that will be sent to your email, the next thing is you'll be able to log in. So now I'm going to log in, and I know I have this saved already. So you can see I'm in already on my Windsor account. So I have Windsor account here. Then the next thing you want to do for the, I'll just talk about the live account first, then I'll come back to demo account. So on live account, you can see here that I have two options here, live account and demo account. And I already created one live account, Windsor Broker One Real One. This server name, notice, is not always the same, at all time. Sometimes you might see Windsor Broker One Real Three, Windsor Broker One Real Two. So you have to note that very, 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 very well so that you don't make mistake. Okay. So if I want to create new live account, this account now is for my MT5. So let me create one for MT4 so that we can use that to learn. I already have for MT5. So let me do for MT4. Let me do for MT4. Okay, let's go. So I just create new live account. See that? And when I create new live account, I have option here MT4 by default. So at this point, I change this MT4 to MT5 because I use MT5, but I want to create one for MT4 as well. And then currency, I would like to use USD. Confirm current portal password. Okay, it has picked my password there, and I say create account. Hold on a sec. It's a long time I use that password, so let me check that password. I'll reconnect shortly. Okay. All right. So I'm coming back in now. I just want to be sure of which password is that since I saved it so I can remember. All right. So I'm going back in now. All right. So we stopped. It's still where we are. And then we have create an account. You see what I did? I chose MT4. If you're using MT5, choose MT5. So I'm choosing MT4 so that new persons can follow. So if it's MT5, choose MT5, then USD, and then I'm good. And I say create an account, and it's just going to create that account for me. Please try again. That's network issue. Otherwise, I should be fine that way. Let me try again. Okay. Yeah, new live account created. So that was successful. That was successful. So I have MT4 account and I have Let me see where they are now. Beautiful. So you see what I did now. So I love the way Windsor did this. So this card contains your details, and if you go to your email as well, you will get that credential. So I will switch to my email to see if the credential was there. See what I was talking about. Server name is Windsor Broker 1 Real 3 for MT4. So you need to note that. All right. And the next one is the first one I did before is MT5, which this my login ID is 800 14387. Server name is Windsor Broker 1 Real 1. Note this, note this. If you make mistake with the server name, Squared Financial, Windsor, Odd Forex, CoinX, you will not be able to log in. You will not be able to log into your MT5 or your MT4. All right. So I have this now. Then I want to go and introduce this MT5. Let me introduce this MT5 to my MT5 account. So let's go. The same thing, the same way I will introduce it to MT5 is the same way I will introduce it to MT4. So let's see this now. MetaTrader. I want you to see that I have the two. I have MT4, I have MT5. So I'm just going to click on MT5. I want to do funding. That's why I'm using this MT5. I'm too familiar with MT5. So I want to fund this. Let's go here. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me write that detail, the login ID out. I have here 800 14387. 800 14387. That's what I have here. Okay, so that's my login ID. You can see that. Then I go to my MT5. You saw when I opened it. Then I'll go to the menu at the top left corner, or you can click on quotes. You still have that menu at the top left corner, that three dash. You click on it. The first thing you're seeing at the top is manage account. So you click on it. I want a live account. Have I brought this in before? No. Okay. You see my Squared Financial and everything. Okay. I have not brought this in before. So now you touch the plus, touch plus, and then you search for your broker. You type your broker, Windsor. Windsor. Let's go, sorry. Windsor. Windsor broker 1. It has to be exact. Windsor broker 1. I need that real something, that real one as well. Let's see if this gives us what we want. All right, so Windsor broker 1 is now showing demo. So I'll touch on that drop down. See this drop down on server. On the server, I touch on the drop down to pick my real one. And then I'm good. I will now say login, my login ID. I don't want any of this. No, thanks. My login ID, I type it in. This is how you bring it in. So whether you're on MT5 or MT4, it's the same process, account management. Then you introduce your credentials for your broker so it can come in. All right, so I've typed this in, and of course, my password. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing screen a bit so that I can type my password. I'll come back to share screen. My password right now. Okay. This. All right. So that's done. I'll share back the screen so we can proceed. Share screen. All right, so let's go back there. I started sharing screen back. So you see what I did there? I put the ID, my ID from Windsor, put my password, and make sure I selected the right broker. So even if you are on Squared Financial, those are the credentials you need to work with, but you will get your credentials on your email, all right? And when you get the credentials on your email, please do well to put the right details. If you put the wrong details, nothing is going to work for you. So you must ensure you put the right details. Please hold on a bit. A battery slow. 1 minute. All right. So I haven't done this. The next thing I do is click login. That's it. And I can choose to save, so I won't be doing this all the time. So I've introduced the new Windsor Life account into this MT5. Same process for MT4. Just locate your menu, click on manage account, and then type the broker. Make sure those extensions are correct. Maybe it's broker one dash real one. So if it's Squared Financial, to check those extensions and don't assume is what you're seeing. Right, like when we create Windsor Broker One, we looked for it. If not that we were careful, we would have chose demo and be thinking is our life account. So what was the balance on that Windsor? It's 0 0. So you can see the balance on this one is 0 0. The one at the top is the one you're working with. So click on trades. Trade shows you your balance 0 0. All right, your chart is equally, your chart is loaded now. My chart is loaded. But what I have here is XAGEUR. I don't even know what that means. Maybe it's silver or something. I don't know. So I go to quotes and I can remove everything I have here because, okay, I think I see gold here, XAUUSD. So to remove that, click on this pencil and then you can select everything you don't want. I don't understand this. Let me just say delete. Click on that bin. That bin is delete. Then you can select all those ones you're not familiar with. Those are not your choice asset pair. All right, you can just select all of them. Let me just select all I'm seeing here. Anyone I need in the future, I'll come back to it. So I select all of them and say delete. No, they've gone. So I'm left with this one. I don't know you. I click on this too and say delete, right? I don't need you. Okay. All right. So it's not allowing me to take out a below two. So I have here gold. So, and I want gold. So gold is okay for me. So I've reduced all these too many things I was saying there that might get me confused and go and choose the wrong thing. I've reduced all of them to what I love to focus on, which is gold. So on gold now, I can trade gold. I can click on this, the gold XAUUSD, and click on charts to see what's going on there. So what I went to do on quotes, I can equally do it on where I'm seeing gold XAUUSD in what color now? I'm seeing it in blue color. I can click on this tiny arrow and I can switch between assets that I want to trade in case you want to trade other asset pair. But for now, it's gold and I choose gold. I have it there to run with. But that account is not funded. All right. So with this now, if chairman calls trade, what do I need to do? I just need to come to quotes and then pick that trade. So before I go to funding, let me just quickly, okay, let me do funding, no worry. Let me do funding so we can learn that funding. I still have like 7 more minutes. Let me do funding. So we go to, it's the same process. It's the same process majorly for all the broker. So if you're on Squared Financial, what do you want to do? Just know what you want to do and call it what it is. So what I want to do, it's I want to fund my account. What does that mean? Simple term, deposits. I need to deposit on this very account that I've introduced to my MT5, same process for MT4. So I click on deposits and I click on deposit, see that, and it's loading. It's giving me options. It's asking me e-payment or bank transfer. Same thing everywhere. So e-payment is if I want to use crypto, and if it's bank transfer, I want to use manual. So on bank transfer, I'll be using Coral Pay. Where's Coral Pay now? Right. On bank transfer, I'll be using Coral Pay. Looking for Coral Pay. It's all right. I'm not doing bank transfer anyway, but I just want to be sure I can find that Coral Pay right here. Um, sorry, let me do deposit again. Okay. Or I'll come back to bank transfer, but if you're using bank transfer, please make sure it's Coral Pay you locate. And if you can locate the Coral Pay, then you can make payment. This is UAE. This is a dirham. This one is not Naira, but Coral Pay can give you Naira, Kenya, USD. All right. So for now, let me use crypto to pay. But just know that bank transfer, use bank transfer. Then if it's crypto you want to use to pay, just come to crypto. All right. So even okay, e-payments too. You can still use this option of if you click on card. Let's see if Coral pays right here. You know, if you click on card and put the amount, let me say $50 for instance. Okay, it has shown the equivalent in Naira, and I say continue. Will I see Coral Pay now? My option actually is crypto, but I'm just doing this so that some persons can see. Account number is this. Okay, let me see what that is. All right, fine. It's as simple as that. So on e-payments, click on that card, that Visa card, and then put the amount in dollars, and it shows you the equivalent in Naira. And of course, when you come down here, it requests for your card number, put your card number and everything, and click on pay. So it's charging you 75,500 to give you $50. So if you're doing 700, like we mentioned yesterday, or 1,000, you know you put 1,000, and to give you the equivalent in Naira, then your card details, and then make payment. So you know you funded your account that way. All right. So I'm going to discontinue this because I'm not going to pay in Naira. So that's for Naira. So everybody on Naira, please put N on the chat box. Put N on the chat box. Those that their familiar zone is Naira. Put N on the chat box. Put N. I want to see you put N on the chat box. Let me be sure you're following. And then for those that would like to use crypto, which I'm one of them, I will just click, you know how we got here. We just log in and it shows us the card. So where do I want to fund? Is it my MT4, MT5? Is my MT5? So I move to MT5 and I say deposit. Click on deposit on MT5. And what's my option? So what we've just deducted from here is that some might say bank transfer, and there you have the Naira option. Make sure it takes you to Coral Pay like the what we just did took us to. But Windsor now is giving us both Naira option with card and crypto option under e-payments. And that's fine because bank transfer, we are seeing Dubai and the rest of them. We didn't see option for Nigeria. But this Visa on e-payment takes care of Naira as well. So let me go for options to pay, to make payments in crypto. So with this now, we use Zigzee Pay. So Zigzee Pay, those using Binance have Binance option. So my exchange is not here. I can use Zigzee Pay. I can equally use this one, deposit fast crypto. So I have this option. They have several options. So I can use that Zigzee Pay or I can use this depending on which one comes up for you. per time. So let me click on this crypto, different versions, different network, and I go to, I want to use USD. You can type it or you can select it. Don't use USD ERC20. The charges is always too high, except you don't have TRC20 at your region. I know some of my persons in diaspora don't always see TRC when they are using Coinbase. All right. So if you don't have that, you will see USDT ERC20. So just try to cope with the charges if it's not too much. So, but TRC20, I like the charges, it's fair enough. So it's asking me to do a little payment KYC. So it's asking for wallet public address. In case I want to make withdrawals, I can always come and use the same wallet address. If I use any other wallet address, it's going to suspect fraud and it's not going to pay that account when I want to withdraw. So what I'm doing now is for Windsor to be sure the same wallet I'm introducing to them is the same wallet I'll be using to withdraw. So I want to introduce a wallet to them. So I go to my Bybit. I have my Bybit USDT wallet address here. So what did I do? I just opened the Bybit. See, this is home page. When I open it, it shows the home page. And then the next thing I want to do is to come to assets. All right. The next thing I want to do is to go to deposits. The next thing I want to do is to click on deposit crypto. The next thing I want to do is to click on USDT. And the next thing I want to do is to click on the network TRC20. And the next thing I want to do is to copy my wallet's address. Simple. All right. I take that again. You open your Bybit or Binance or anyone you're using, Coinbase, Kraken, anyone. So go to the assets, click on deposits, click on USDT, click on TRC20 or ERC20, depending on the network you're comfortable with. And then you click on the wallet address, copy it. So I copy this, introduce that to Windsor. So anytime they want to pay you, they can only pay this wallet. And if anybody have access to your account and want to take your money, unfortunately, it doesn't have access to your exchange, so it won't be able to take that money. So, and then you put here, let me say, I want to put $49 because they will charge me $1 when I'm transferring. All right. And then I confirm that this is my public wallet and I say continue. So I've introduced myself to Windsor. And then the next thing is I submit this. I click on submit. All right. Click on submit. And then it will give me the wallet I should fund my account with. All right. So this is $49 expected from me within the next 1 hour. And I have the wallet to pay in. So the wallet is on Tron Network. So I click on this, say USDT, look up here, up USDT TRC20. Make sure you confirm that wallet network. If you don't confirm, if you go and pay USDT on Ethereum network to TRC network, they will not see that fund because you are trying to confuse them. So I'll go to my Bybit now. And what do I need to do here? I want to pay into this to my Coinbase. I want to pay in. So back to home page. Let's say I open. Once you touch your exchange, you'll be on home page. Where am I doing this operation from? From my asset, from my portfolio. And what do I want to do from here? Here I'm withdrawing. Windsor, I'm crediting. So I click withdraw here. Where I'm crediting, I've copied the wallet. So what kind of asset? USDT. All right. What is the wallet address? I've copied it. I just pasted it. I like to do one thing. The last 5 characters, I like to memorize it for confirmation's sake. So I look here and I see last 5 characters is 51B, small b, capital B. I like to memorize that. And I confirm that 51, small b, capital B. So I'm on the right page. Then I click on TRC20 being the network and how much is expected of me. I want to credit $49. All right. And then the next thing, for the charges, I don't want them to charge from the total sum. So just click on these settings, to instruct them not to do. Okay, now, so when you click on settings, you will see the options. The first option is that the charges should not be on the amount, this $49 I put. Then the second option will be that the charges should be from the $49 I put. So I don't always want it to be like that. The amount imputed is the amount I want to drop. So I tap withdrawal. Okay. Okay, I tap withdrawal. There's something I need to do. So when you click on withdrawal, let me screenshot this. You click on confirm. So it's sending code to my Gmail. I'll just click get code. All right, so let's go to my Gmail quickly. Here we go. So we have this. Let me switch this back. It's loading. All right, so I got, is that it? I'm not sure. This was a different transaction. Hold on a sec. All right, this is it now. Please be sure you are picking the right thing. You see, when I opened it was P2P transaction I saw from Bybit. So if I've clicked on that code, I would have been doing the right thing. So make sure you're consistent with everything you're doing. So I click this to paste the code, drop. All right, then my Google Authenticator. You can always see your Google Authenticator on your Play Store. So download it so you can be using it as part of your security to do anything on your exchange or anywhere it's required. Like MDC requires Google Authenticator as well. So I pasted it and I confirmed this. All right, withdrawal application successful. I need this evidence. Then go to view withdrawal history to see if it has gone through. It's opening, and then check it, that $49. And oh my God, move away. So hold on. I need this too as evidence that I've made payments. All right. So I've done that. The next thing I'm waiting for is for Windsor to credit my account. I'm waiting for them to credit my account. So the wallet I put, I need that evidence as well. So let me click and have the evidence. For the first time you're doing it, subsequently, you don't have to, provide any evidence subsequently. All right, so this is this. All right, so the next thing I'm waiting for is for them to fund my account. And as soon as that is done, I can start trading on my MetaTrader 5. I've done the payments. It has not reflected, but I have to wait patiently. So by way of providing evidence, let me go to Windsor and provide those evidence and then wait for them to fund my account. So in summary, first thing first, request for the link from the person that's introduced this to you, this community, this trading community, request for their broker link. And when you get their broker link, sign up, put your basic details, which is your KYC phase one, put them there. And then when you're done with that, the next thing you have to do, when you're done with that, the next thing you have to do is to create a live account. So that live account, you either create it on your MT5 for MT5 or you create it for MT4. You saw the way I created for MT4 just for the purpose of learning. And after you've done that, the next thing you have to do is to fund your account. To fund the account is deposit. Some other broker might put it funding. Funding, deposit is the same English. All right. Credits is the same English. So anything you see there, just follow it. It's basic grammar. Nothing is strange there. So that's basically what this is about. Okay, payment has been received. Beautiful. So they've acknowledged receiving my payment on Windsor. All right, so I'm good that way. And I say return to merchant here. I'm good. I'm good. So let's go and check if it has reflected. I will just do a refresh. I'll move to another. Let me move to a demo account. I'll just click sign in. It's already saved. Then I'll go back to that one to see if it can reflect right now. That's a way of refreshing what I'm doing. Okay, it has not shown up. No problem. But you can see it's acknowledged and it's looking good. So that's about that. That's about that. Then if it is Squared Financial, if it's Squared Financial, let's see, Squared Financial. So on Squared Financial, I will just like here, because almost everything are similar for Squared Financial. So Squared Financial, I'm going there. I click. I have where I save this for the purpose of this, so it can be fast for me. So Squared Financial, I'm going there. There are other things on trade management, but I don't think 10 minutes will be enough, but I'll just see how I can summarize that part. So if it's Squared Financial, this link is for me. You can request from your own upline of the person that introduced you, your sponsor. I like to use this word sponsor instead of upline. So we are here on Squared Financial. If you're new, what do? You register. Their process, they don't do much of KYC at the beginning. So you just put email, put password, and then choose continue. All right. They even have an application, but I'm not downloading it yet. So let's say I've keyed in key in this other one. They will send email to me for confirmation. I'll confirm. And after that, I'll have to log in. All right. So I click on login, to show I have an existing account, and see, I have an existing account truly. And I click on my credentials for my existing account to log in. So it's rolling. Boom, I'm right here. And what are they asking me? See what I was saying? Deposit or deposit funds, some funds, and anyhow you see it. So if it is a Squared Pro MT5 I want to fund, I can go ahead and fund. If it is MT5 I want to fund, I can go ahead and fund. And the options are here. Bank transfer. You can use Visa card. You can use DR. They just even quote it on the screen. Coral Pay. That's for you that want to transfer from bank. And if it's crypto, you tick what you want to use. And when you do that, then go fund the account. And of course, you can then proceed to introduce the account to your MT5 or your MT4. So same process, same English, Visa, we saw Visa there, Coral, we saw Coral there, and then we are good. So Squared Financial is even more explicit as the way they stated it. And Windsor, we saw everything is under e-payments, and then you're good to go. So the options you need, 1, 2, 3. Visa to use card, Coral to do bank transfer, and NACE to use crypto. Finish. And when you're done, introduce it with the ID. Let me look for the Squared Financial ID on my email so you will know at some point they've sent me my ID. All right. So that ID would be there containing my login numbers. Let me call login ID and contain my password and contain my server. So that server, please put it exactly the way it is. Don't mix it up. So you see the search I did now, client registration. Where are you? Okay. I have a lot here, but what I just want to see here is my credentials. So just like I explained on Windsor, the credentials will contain how many things. Let's go back here and let me just point them out again on on Windsor. That will be sent to your mail. The credentials will contain your ID, this number, this 5380412. But yours won't be 5380412, but I'm just citing that as an instance. And then your server name will be on that email. And then the password you will use to log in will be on that email. That's how Squared Financial operates. So once you sign up and then you create a live account, they will send your credential to your email. So you'll be operating from your email. Windsor to send to email at the same time, they still put the details on a card, on your a kind of a card icon on your dashboard. So this can be from email or be on the dashboard for Windsor. But if it is Squared Financial, it will go to your email. Then go get those details and introduce it into your MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5. And as simple as that. All right. So broker, we are good. So if you're good on broker parts, please put good. Put good on the chat box. Put good. Broker part, funding, everything. Put good. Put good. Put good on the chat box. I want to see those good coming in. Put good. Put good. Sorry, I need to check that. Put good on the chat box. Oh, beautiful. Good. It's 92 good, I should see. All right, so I like that. Good. So yeah, since you're good with that, the next thing is start trading, start enjoying your trade. So how do you enjoy your trade now? Just wait for chairman. If you are good on the analysis, fine. Wait for Arabella, and then if chairman recommends some more expert educator, Rich Bandega, wait for them and then take their trade. But if you know you can do your SMC well, why not? Okay, so I'm going to MT5. We have 4 minutes more, so pay very keen attention on this one because I'm managing 4 minutes. If you have questions, please start dropping it on the chat box. My wife just reminded me, say question call. So start dropping it on the chat box. So you saw what I did. I'm switching between accounts now. How did I do that? On my MetaTrader 5. I touch on this menu. I touch account management. This is the Windsor I newly brought in, which is 00, but my funding will come because they acknowledged it. And I just go to demo and I pick this demo. So I pick this demo. So it's already up. The one up is the one active. So if you touch this one now, this is the one that will be active, but I don't want this one. Let me just play around with demo. So once you click that, next thing, go to chart and see what's happening on the trade. Okay, so let me see if I can do a little thing. All right, I have one trade running for 3 days now. Let me just leave it right there. I missed out when I'm supposed to take it out. So let it stay there and be enjoying itself. So if it's my live account, now I won't play that. I'll be very reactive, very reactive. So 1 minute. What's the market showing me? What's the market showing me? This came down, and then am I getting that again? Sorry, little analysis. Even though it's demo, I still try to treat my demo as if I'm on a live account so that I can learn what I need to learn from it. All right. Let me still take it out a bit. All right, so what can you see? What can we see right here? Can we see? Let's see if we can see something. All right, so let's go in for a sell. Let's go in for a sell. Candlestick. Let's go in for a sell. So I'm just going to take, at 0.01. So to take this now, go to quotes and pick the asset XAUUSD and click new order. So what do I want? Market execution. I want to enter trade now. And then I have my entry price is 3378.66. So I want to do 20 pips. So I'm going to do 33. 7.6 as my first entry, and my stop loss, let me just do 40 pips up. So that was going to be 33.84. All right. I didn't check the previous high. What's up? Oh yeah, sell. Sorry. So I should click on sell because it's sell. I went to click on buy and it bounced it. What's that? Okay. All right. I saw what the problem is. It's not allowing me to take new trade because of this. So for the purpose of this training, let me close this trade. Oh my God. I'm closing this in loss. And I wanted to do 100. So I'm doing that for all of us. That's my sacrifice. Never mind his demo. I don't treat my demo like demo. I treat it like real account. So back to quotes, go to SAU USD, click on new, and then I want to go in for a sell. I'll just click on 3376 as the bias changed. Hold on a sec. Hold on a bit. Any change in bias? I don't think so. Let's still go for a sell. So XAU USD. I click on new order and I click on 3376, and my stop loss I click on 3380 what now? 82. Yes. Then I say sell. So that's my first TP. Then if it's like 3 TP like chairman called, all right, or let me just use chairman's trade if it's still there. So you can relate with it so closely. Let's see, since I'm also on sell expansion, yes. Okay, so expansion. Sorry, somebody is not muted. Please, co-host, if you can help me mute the person.
Sorry,
Someone
Mr.
is not
Ezekiel,
muted.
please. Sorry, Mr. Ezekiel, please, what's the stop loss?
Hold on. I want to use chairman's trade. Is about the same zone. So the stop loss is 3387. That's the one I'm going for. Or I'm doing this on my demo. Okay. So this is 3387. All right. I'm doing this on my demo because I'm teaching. I will not be able to really focus. So the TP1 I use to 3376. That's where 3376 to 3379. That's the range that we are supposed to enter on Chairman's trade. But since I was at 3378, I'm picking my TP1 to be 3376, which is supposed to be the lower entry that Chairman quote here. So my second entry, I will now use this 3374. Let me do 20 pips like I'm seeing here. So I'll use, but stop loss is 3387 right here. Okay. So I do 3374 as my TP2. Then let's go for 3387 and say sell. This is second position. And third position, let's go for it. Third position, quotes again. Click the assets, click new order, click on your take profit is to your right hand side 3372 this time around, and then 3387 was the TP right there. So I had 3 positions and that's fine. So with these 3 positions, the next thing I'll be thinking about, I'll be looking out for is for my TP1 to hit and then I start breaking even. So the first entry is in profits. I like that. I slowed because I'm teaching. If it's me normal trading the way I trade, I would have rushed in as much as I'm sure I'm not layering. Since I'm not layering, I would have rushed in at that 3378 and have everything running. So I'm still in profits and everything is going to be in profit very soon. So I went to pick chairman's trade, but my TP1 is 3376 instead of 3374 based on I'm closer to 3379 than 3376. So you can learn that too for that newbie that had a lesson today. It's a lesson you've learned from it. So when you see range like that, watch where the market is, then you know what to pick. So if you're picking from 3379, you know your TP1 should not be 3374. No, because you're picking at the upper range. So why are you making your TP 3374? Because chairman quotes that, but you didn't enter from 3376. So why are you using 3374? So if you enter at 3379, your TP1 should be 3377. And then don't also take more than 3 positions, because that is what is recommended. So if you play by the rules, you will be super happy. So I'm waiting for TP1 to hit, and then TP2, and then TP3. So when TP1 hits, I will break even. How do I do that? I just come to, this is chart, which most of us will be seeing, and then I'll go to trade. And when TP1 hits, I'll just click on the remaining positions. This first one would have gone. This first one would have gone. So I'll be left with the second one and the third one. So break even, I'll come here to the TP2, stay on it, and you'll see the options, modify position, simple. And I click modify positions. So what will I be working with? My stop loss. Stop loss is to the left. So I will modify my stop loss to my entry. My entry at the top. Who can see my entry at the top? If you can see my entry at the top, type it on the chat box. Let me be sure you're following. My entry is where you see sell 0.101 XAU USD at what? How many people are seeing it? Let me be sure you're seeing it. How many people? Did you see it? I should bring it up again. All right, I know my entry, but let me be sure you saw it so that you know your stop loss, you take it to your entry. Put the entry, let me see how many people saw it. 337728. Perfect. I love you. I love you for paying attention. So it's a game of attention, please. So my entry is 3377.28. Simple. So, and I'll click modify. Modify is not active because the range is not giving room for me to modify it. And now it's showing if I should modify at this point, it's not too good because it's not too close to my 3374 yet. All right, my TP1 will soon hit at 3376. So once it hits, then I'll be able to modify this to 3377 points 28, which is my entry point. So I'll do this for my TP2 and I'll do this for my TP3. And by then TP1 would have be submitted to me in profits. So I'll do that to my TP2 and my TP3, and that will be it. So when TP2 now hits, what will I do? I'll be left with TP3. And TP3, I'll have to modify TP3 to my TP1. And where is my TP1? Please check. My TP1 is 3374. So anything you do, please let it be on your mind. If you can't track it on your mind, write it down. Write it down. That's the essence of your journal. So you write it down. So when this has gone, you won't see it again. So you need to take TP3 to 3374. So let's say we are left with TP3. You just click, stay on it. It comes up, modify, and then you come to 3374. All right. It won't allow me to submit because we've not been able to check out some TPs yet. All right. So when I move it here, I know there is no worries. My game plan is always to hit TP1. Once I've hit TP1, I'm so safe. I'm so safe. Nothing can make me land in losses anymore. So TP1 is my game plan. Once I'm there, I break even. And this one I'm doing now to secure my TP3 is called trailing stop. What you did when TP1 is gone is called break even. What you do when TP2 is gone is called trailing stop. So break even, move your stop loss to entry. Trailing stop, move once TP2 hits, move your stop loss to TP1. All right. It's TP1 actually. Sorry, I missed that up. So TP1, and my TP1 is 3376. So you move it there to 3376 as when you're trailing stop, when TP2 hits. So TP1, break even, SL to entry. Type that on the chat box. I'm rounding off. Break even, SL to entry. Trailing stop for TP3, SL to TP1. Type those two things for me and we are good. All right. Please type them on the chat. Type them on the chat. We'll find another day to now dig deep on Trade Locker. So I'm going to stop here. So let's see, maybe next week we dig deep on Trade Locker. So for your $700, $1,000, $100 life account, this is how to manage it. So I need those feedback. All right. Entry, break even, SL to entry. Trailing stop for TP3, SL to TP1. Please type them, and type them on the chat box. Type them. All right, nice one. I see you, Kelvin. I see you, Kelvin. All right, so thank you so much, everyone, superstars on the call. And this is where I'm going to pause right now. So thank you so much, our ex-team chairman and mentor. We celebrate you, sir. So please, sir, take it away, sir.
All right, thank you so much, Ezekiel. We appreciate your leadership and your heart of service. You got value. Please put 222 on the chat box. Put 22. Let's celebrate this servant leader with a heart of gold. Celebrate the servant leader with a heart of gold. It became imperative that we come back to this very, very basic. Ezekiel, please, you can stop the recording. It became imperative that we should come back to these basics because we discovered that a lot of people are still, struggling